Yo, it's your boy Kevin here. Kev Eternal. Back with another video. Been a while. And I said I'm keep up the routine. I've been feeling much better and much better spirits. Uh, what has been made me change lately? What's been made me change lately is just trying to be more godly and everything like that. And I mentioned before about covert narcissism. And so I was doing good looking at more spiritual videos and godly videos and everything like that. And then I went home time and my homeboy said something about like, oh, well, you changed mask or whatever. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I've been making progress or whatever. That offended me. But then I had to realize, yo, okay, dang, I did change mask. Covert narcissists wear a mask. And I put on a more spiritual mask. But I am trying to be more spiritual deep down heart. But when he said the mask thing, that triggered me because I was like, okay, all right. The mask that I have on, I'm still wanting glory. I'm still seeking attention for myself, whatever. I'm just doing a more spiritual way. And so then I had me reevaluating my goals and everything like that. And then, unveiling that I had a lot of lust. And it's still a lust in a lot of different things that are leading me to do certain things. So I am trying to become more pure-hearted. And I feel like I'm being more successful with it. And so I'm feeling better. It's like, I've been having problems for a long time, and it's everything, the covert narcissism, everything, the depression, the this, that. My problems I had with people was all, I was like, all right, now that makes sense. So I've been looking at more spiritual things. I've been Christian things. I cut out the violent, shows, movies, the dark stuff, everything like that. I've cut that out a lot. And I'm getting better and better with it. And my biggest challenge right now is lust and healthy eating. Because I'll go on binges while I eat healthy. And I'm trying to lose weight. But then that calling for some unhealthy food keeps coming back. So I would say the lust and the bad eating habits are my biggest foe. And I watched a Christian video, and the guy was bringing up the account with Jesus, and the rich man was saying, I've done all these commandments I kept. How do I gain everlasting life? And then Jesus told him to sell all your belongings, give to the poor, and follow out after me. And the guy was talking about how that was a parable of the man loved his riches, so he didn't want to give that up. And what I got from that was my lust. I have a lot of lust and just a lot of dark fantasies and stuff I had because I got exposed to pornography at a young age. And so, even though I'm not acting on it, just thinking about it, I was like, I can't even watch a video sometimes. I'm like, I might watching something and it triggers lust. And I'm like, this is how I can maybe use this information in the future and the lust of what. It's just like, it's consuming me. It's a dark spirit upon me that I'm struggling with. And it's like, I understand that parable with the rich man, or not the parable, what Jesus telling the rich man, sell all your stuff and give to the poor. It's like, the man walked away sad because he had many things. It's like his heart was with his riches. I want to do anything but that, and it was almost like the lust is such a hold on me. It's like, to strip that from me is almost like, it's almost like Venom, was from Spider-Man. It's like a symbiotic, dark symbiote to me. To strip that from me, it's just like, I'm powerless now. I don't know. I can't even imagine life without it, because everything has been linked to my lust. Every decision. I was even joking around with my homeboy one time. I was thinking about doing a show where everything leads to sex. You'd be amazed how my mind will somehow link that action to sex. And it's sick. I don't even like talking about this. I like, wish somebody from my past see this video, but that's my problem. I never got it under control, and therefore it led to problems and stuff like that. And narcissism. Now I'm all alone. So I was like, hey, I don't want to be alone no more. I want to do what's right. And part of doing what's right is, exposing yourself, taking accountability, and helping others. So I've been watching other people's videos expose themselves to this guy, I think in London or somewhere like that, UK. He said he's 57 years old, midlife crisis and stuff. And I've been watching other people like that just telling their story. And I'm like, hey, I appreciate it, because I'm going through the same thing. And then they're putting it out there. And then a lot of people might give them suggestions, and that's good. And, I appreciate suggestions too. I appreciate their vulnerableness. Those people are getting help because they're being real. With me, as a covert narcissist, I always wore a mask. So I kind of masked what was going on with me and everything like that. And my problems kept getting worse and worse. And so that's what I've been working on. So my last video, it's kind of like I say, I'm in emotional purgatory. But now I feel better. Just, a lot of people say just be positive, just believe in that, law of attraction, the law of assumption, all that is connecting. Like, just be positive. If nothing else, even if things don't get better, what are you grateful for? And I'm like, wow, I got a car. I live in even though I'm barely home, I live in a nice neighborhood. Cars paid off. Like, I have a job. I seen video of a guy doing construction with no arms and other people doing that. I have 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears. So just counting my blessings and everything, being more gratitude. So I'm grateful. Got a few hours before we have to leave. We got another pickup in the morning. So I was like, okay, I got a little free time. I was just gonna sit here, do a little video, and eat a little food, relax for a little bit. It just in peace, because I am introverted, so I like a little bit of time by myself to think. And so that's why I'm doing a video. I'm in a much better spirits lately. I still get emotional, be crying sometimes, but that's something I can't help, at least not right now. But I do feel much better. It's like each time lately I go home, I'm like, oh, I made progress. And then my homeboy, well, I don't know, you just did this and that. And that bothers me, but then at the same time, it puts me on a better path. And then it's like I'm overcoming these obstacles now. Where before, just in one ear, out one ear, I just keep trying to change masks. Where now I'm really trying to be pure-hearted. So I see the progress, like, okay, I clean this up, I clean that up, blah, blah, blah. So my biggest thing, like I said, now is the lust. I can't imagine life without the lust, I swear. Because as a kid, it's like, once you volunteer, do this, do that. Oh, well, will that lead me to sex or this and that? Just, I'm crazy as heck, man, with that nonsense, man. It's foolishness. But that's the reality I'm dealing with. I don't put myself out there, just, being real. That's what, that's why a lot of my problems come from. The covert narcissism, the lust, and all that stuff, depression, everything like that. It's just, I made very poor choices. Now I'm getting older, I'm listening now, because it's like I really want to change. Truck driving is good, but I really like to get a job where I'm home more, interact with people more. But until then, I am grateful that I'm working. I am grateful to have a job. I get along with my coworker. Um, uh, Grateful for many other things. Grateful for friends and family, even like my homeboy who keeps it real with me. That's good stuff because it's helping me grow. And finally, now I'm starting to finally. I'm happy now because I finally see myself having a future. You know what I'm saying? Before, I never seen myself with a future. I was always depressed. Like one day when I get to a certain level, where now I feel good, where I'm growing, and I may have a lot to work on, but I feel like I'm taking steps in the right direction. So I really feel good that, hey, I turned 42 in July. You know, we're in July 24. I turned 42. Like, wow. But I'm at that point now where, I like to get married, all other stuff like that. If I don't get married till I'm like 45, 50, I don't care. I feel good that whatever happens in the future is going to be good because I'm actually growing and learning now. So I feel good because like, oh, I'm taking the steps. Like, what stuff held me back? The violence, the negative, the this and that. Why? Why are you interested in that stuff anyway? Because of the covert narcissism stuff. Hey, this happened to me and this and that, and this happened to you, and I want power. It's like all that is not Christ-like. All that doesn't help you, and it hurts you. And I have other examples of narcissists around me who aren't covert, and they're in everybody's face with it, but then they always lose. Even if it appears they're winning, it's just for a short amount of time, because they're people are buying into it, certain stuff they're saying, but then eventually people see the real deal and challenge them, and then they become either violent or angry, or they start slipping up tremendously because it's like, how come I'm not being adored? They're narcissists. They're in love with themselves. You're supposed to be in love with me. You're supposed to see all my good stuff. You're not supposed to call me out on bad stuff or anything like that. So, that's that. And so I'm learning from there. Like they said, any fool can learn from his mistakes, but a wise man learns from others. So I'm a fool. I'm learning from my mistakes, but I'm now taking tips from the wise man and learning from other people's mistakes. So I'm not wise yet, but now I finally see myself transitioning out of foolishness into eventually becoming a wise man. Hey, I got gray hair, so I should be helping the younger ones, but I'm still acting childish myself. So I'm really on a right path, doing good, living a good life, making better choices. So eventually these gray hairs will actually tell the truth instead of lying. You think, oh, I got gray hair, I'm old, I'm wise. Like, nah. But eventually the grays will tell the truth. I eventually will become wise. Because I'm going to listen to wise people, take their advice, counsel, read the Bible more, do better things, make better decisions. I make some slip-ups, but I'm making pretty decent decisions and stuff like that. I'm getting better and better with it. So when the right opportunities come, I'll handle them the correct way. And so that's that. Just being positive no matter what, taking the time out to be grateful, be positive, and hope for the best, pray for the best, work for the best, and just have that knowing attitude, so I will attract it, And so, yeah, I'm get home for a couple of days next week. Right now, here I'm in Georgia, but got a load in North Carolina to pick up, and so, yeah, I'm still a trucker. Trucker. I'm grateful for the job. Supposed to be getting a new truck. I'm in a Freightliner. And since, I'm a million miler, they got some Volvos. And so they drop them in, so they put me on the list to get a Volvo. And I hear the Volvos are nice. I haven't been in it. I've seen videos, but can't wait. That's nice. That's something good, I didn't think I was going to last as a truck driver, but I have over 1 million miles, got like 1.4 something million miles, so close to 1.5, close to 1.5 million. So, now I got me a nicer truck coming to me. My name's on the list. It's been warm. It's been great. Just been before, when I drove, I listened to all this Mr. Ballin, Strange, Dark, and Mysterious. Not that bad, because some of that stuff is true, but it's just, I was obsessed too much with that dark stuff, that dark energy, that covert narcissism energy, whatever. So stopped listening to him. I used to listen to all these scary stories, even though they were fake. It's still just, it's like, why are you attracted to all this dark stuff and this and that? And I just like that stuff. So now I'm just rejecting the dark, coming more in the light. So I listen to Christian videos now when driving, positive stuff, upbuilding stuff. And my music choices have gotten a lot better. And sometimes some old song might pop up. Like, I know I deleted this, but just re-deleting it, it's like, hey, that's it. I don't want none of this stuff. Listen to upbeat music, positive. A lot of stuff now I listen to anyway don't even have that much lyrics in it. It's just a good beat, and it might have like a phrase every so often. Just this dance type music keep me upbeat when I'm driving, especially if I'm driving at night. It's simple. They're saying something wholesome, and it's a simple song, and that's good for me. Simple, nice upbeat tempo, EDM type stuff, dance stuff like that. I really like that stuff, man. It really jazzes me up. That kind of stuff. So that's that. I don't know what the future holds. I'm asking God for purpose, because a lot of my stuff was tainted with the narcissism. So it's like everything I want to do, somehow I want glory. So now to say, all right, well, take your lust away, take the glory away. That can open a lot more doors, but I don't know what to. So it's like my whole life I've been thinking on one track, and then to strip that away from me, it's like, well, now I got nothing. Well, you can. I used to watch this movie called Fight Club. It's like, only after you lose everything, you're free to do anything. So I guess my last bit to lose is that lust. And then I guess God could then use me any kind of way. And I'm sure it's going to be a good way. Something fun and stuff like that. So, yeah, man. I'm just scared to do so many different things before, because I just afraid of how I look, anxiety, this and that, my image. And how I got into truck driving was because I had no other choice. I was like, I gotta do something. So I was like, they'll pay for my schooling and everything like that. And then I got in here, and then truck driving is kind of draining, because after, when you first start your shift, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but any other truckers, when I first start my shift, you're full of energy, maybe about a little bit in. You got all these ideas like, man, I want to do something besides trucking. I want to do this, that, blah. After I get off, I'm going to write songs. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. YouTube. I'm going to do all this stuff at the end of my shift and stuff before I go to bed. And at the end of the shift, I'm drained. I'm tired. I'm ready to just hit the bed or whatever. And then I might watch a video or two to unwind, but I'll never get nothing done. So it's like, it's just a cycle that keeps going on. I'm going to do all this stuff, but then at the end of my shift, I'm tired. So what's been helping me, like I said, just during my shift, changing my mentality, learning, and stuff like that, which has helped reprogramming me. So then when I do have free time, utilize it the correct way. And I got a long way to go with this stuff. But even this video right here is me trying. Just get in a habit of doing different things, and whenever you can, don't just waste time. I waste a lot of time watching, just like I said, stupid stuff, dark stuff, dumb stuff. It just years went by. Like I said, I got over 1 million miles. It's like, all right, well, what did you do while you was truck driving? You know, was you just listening to music? Were you listening to podcasts? Were you listening to the Bible? Were you something educational, or just time wasting stuff? A lot of my stuff was just time wasting stuff. So it's just all this time that I had a chance to think, it wasn't positive. And then even if I wasn't looking at a video, I might be consumed with anger, and I might drive for hours with no music or something, just angry about something my mother said, my father said, somebody else said, or my co-driver said, and I'm mad at him and I hate him, and I'm one day thinking of telling him off. It just a lot of time. Well, let me be honest, it's been years. Yeah, I got gray hair. Years of time wasting, bad decisions. The grateful part, I thank God that, I have like my homeboy who helps me out, helped me see the light before it's too late. Even though I wasted a lot of years, even though I have gray hair, even though I'm about to be 42, for the rest of my life that I do have, I can just keep, make good choices and enjoy what I do have, help others enjoy what they have, and celebrate what others' successes, whether they're young or older, and don't keep dwelling on the negative, focus on the positive. So waste a lot of years, but I got, hopefully by the grace of God, I got many more years to go, and make the right decisions, and have a more meaningful life. So that's my goal. So yeah, last video I was in California, I believe, and I was like, I'm in emotional purgatory. I only think like one person saw it, which is fine. I was in a more down and out state, but today I'm in better moods because I'm just being honest, seeing everybody else being honest, and I'm seeing too many people fall with this narcissism. So I'm giving it up, and I'm begging God, help me remove this spirit. And now the biggest thing, which is in my essence, is my lust. I don't even know what the title of this video. I might even just name it battling lust or something. I don't know, but that's it. Update where I'm at, and I'm just trying to move forward and do good, and better, much more upbeat. I've been better spirits, feel good. I'm gonna go take a nap before the next load or whatever. So do something constructive, whatever, and a little bit more. And that's it. So until next time, peace and love, and I hope this video finds you doing well, or gave encouragement, or if you have any encouragement for me, I'm willing to take it, and I hope the best for you and yours. Until next time, I don't have a catchphrase. Well, my name's Kev Eternal. Until next time, eternally yours. Thank you, my fellow Eternians. We want to be eternal. We want to get cool with God. We want to live forever, don't we? We want to be eternal. And the only way to be eternal is to be positive and get on God's side. So, eternally yours, signing out. My fellow Eternals. All right, peace.